You are listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, presented by Richard A. Boxshall, in which I chronicle my life and attempts to become a professional writer by, doing some writing daily, hopefully.
Hello, it's show 195. I rarely start with that at the top, do I? The actual show number. But it's show 195 of the first season of The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. Almost the end of the season. It's not going to be a big, exciting finale, unfortunately. And today is Wednesday, the 18th of December, 2024. Haven't done any writing, wasn't planning to today. So today I basically got up very, very early this morning. So UK time, I think my alarm went off 55 minutes past midnight. It was 5 to 6 where I was in Phoenix, Arizona. But I did that. I got up, flew home. Quite a nice flight. Nice customer. It was just nice, basically. Really nice team I worked with. And got back. I've literally just got home. So it's just a couple of minutes. I've been in the house a couple of minutes, so I'm recording this. My phone says it's 16:24, so I've been home a handful of minutes, so not very long. And I didn't go straight home. I actually went via the post office because something was delivered there. It's quite sad. I've got a hoodie from the new Ollie Alexander album, Polari. The album doesn't come out till next year, but the merch is already in full swing, and I got home and tried it on, and it's nice and big and comfy, so that's great. What else can I say about today? Well, not a huge amount, really. It's book club this evening, but it's in an hour. I've been awake since, quite a long time ago. So I did tell them I probably wouldn't come, and I would just basically turn up. If there was a space left, I would turn up on the day if it wasn't completely sold out. I don't think it is, but I'm not going to be able to go. But the other annoying thing is, it's not annoying, there were 2 book club meetings this month. One's today, one's tomorrow. The book that's tomorrow's is called I think it's called Merry Bloody Christmas. I'll have to check who the author is. It sounds like a bit of a cheesy Christmas sort of whodunit type thing. And the meeting is in basically 25 hours and 5 minutes time as I record this. So it's at 5:30 tomorrow. And I've read 48 of the 320 pages. Yeah. So we know what I'm doing tonight. So that's one of the reasons I'm not writing is because I'm too tired. And I'm also trying to get this book read. So my plan, such as it is to try and get to the halfway point before I go to bed tonight. Now that shouldn't be impossible, because the halfway point is about page 160. So I've only got about 112 pages to read. And it's not one of these books where the really tiny writing and it takes a long time to read each page. It's also kind of trippy and fun. Trippy is the wrong word, but it's easy to read and makes you smile. So that's my plan. I'm going to try and read to the halfway point before I go to bed tonight. Now, my body's obviously telling me that I need to sleep. So I'm about to have some coffee. I don't think I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but I do have a coffee advent calendar from a company called Packed Coffee, and they make great coffee, and it's all stuff. It's a bit more expensive than what you buy in the shops, but it's all stuff that's the farmers who make it actually get paid a decent amount of money for it. So it's not like they're just being screwed down to the lowest price. So it is a premium coffee and it has a premium price attached. But it's very, very good. And the advent calendar has 24 different coffees. Some of them are small batch ones. And what's really great about it is I didn't discover this. So you get basically a little sachet with a card with a number on it. So this is day 1, this is day 2. And the back of the card gives you very specific information about the coffee of the day. But at the end of day 8, there was this little card at the back, because it's 3 columns of 8 coffees. So the box has basically got 3 rows of 8. So 1 to 8, 9 to 16 and 17 to 24. And it wasn't until I got to 8 that I found a card with a QR code on it. And the QR code allows you to jump to a little video, which again has tasting notes and further information about the coffee du jour, the coffee of the day. And I wish that had been at the front of the box, not the back, because I didn't discover it until day 8. But no, it's really, really good. And also the thing about a chocolate advent calendar, by day 3, I probably would go, fuck it, and just eat all of them, or if not all of them, certainly get so far ahead. The Advent thing didn't mean anything. And in a nice way, it's impossible to drink 24 cups of coffee over a couple of days. Well, I suppose you could, but I'm not sure you'd feel terribly well afterwards. So, and actually, I bought this when I subscribed to them. It was a free gift, basically, which is a kind of thing you stick on top of a mug that has room for coffee filter in it, and then you can pour the coffee in and then pour the hot water, and it makes you a filter coffee from the coffee you've got. And I forgot to take it with me. My plan was to take that with me to Phoenix, and I forgot. So I am a couple of coffees behind now. So I'm going to make today's one in a minute, and then I may very well make yesterday's one as well, and have a couple of coffees today, but I've still got a few from last week and bits and pieces. I think I flew on the 15th, and I didn't have the 15th or 16th, definitely. And there are a couple. I'm a few behind, so my Advent will extend into Christmas and slightly beyond. Anyway, that's me for today. So my plan for tomorrow is to complete reading the second half of the book. I hope to get to the end of the first half of tonight, and then hopefully do a bit of writing, because I'm a little bit buzzed about where I am in the chapter. Yesterday I was saying, I'm going to split it into 2 chapters. I'm now thinking, do you know what? It's the final chapter, or it's the final main chapter of the narrative. It's not a big deal if it's a bit longer. So I think I'm going to write it as one. And then if I feel it really is too long, I don't mind it being the longest chapter, as long as it's not 3 times the length of all the other chapters. But if it really, once I've written it, if it feels like it's too long, there is a natural point where I can split it. So I'm just going to keep writing, I think, tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for listening. I will be back. So this is 195. So I only need to do 3 more daily updates. And then my show 200 is scheduled, is planned to go out on the 23rd, and it's going to be just a bit of a writing review of the year. It'll be my final numbered podcast of the year, but as I said, there are 3 bonus ones about there's my year in music, my year in reading, and then I actually read out one of the short stories. My Doctor Who The Bill crossover stories will be also out before the new year. So yeah, nearly there, guys. Thank you very much for listening. I'll be back at some point tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, presented by Richard A. Boxall. Thank you for tuning in to my random ramblings, and if you'd like to know more about me or my projects, visit my link tree at linktr.ee/Richard Wright, capital R, capital W. Thank you for listening.